Hey y'all, I'm gonna make this video real quick. Um, Last night I saw Brandon Bagley's video about the FEMA boat. You guys, look at this thing. When I saw it, it looked like the jailhouse to me. So I watched Brandon's video. I can leave you his link. I also have the link to he left me the link. Um, So I'm gonna leave it for you guys. You guys, since when does FEMA have barges, FEMA boats to be off the coast? Because they have to get out of these schools, you guys. They can't stay in the shelters of these schools. This thing look like a jailhouse on on the river. Please, you guys, just if you can, try to you know establish some connections with people. If you're estranged from your family, those who, you may be estranged from, try to make connections with your family if you need to be out of an area, or, someone who you trust, so that you don't have to necessarily go to a shelter, even if it means you have to drive all night halfway across the country, you know. Um, I already linked that video of that lady who was in that shelter, you guys. And it seems as if I came across another one. I'm not sure, but guys, the Lord was showing me about these FEMA camps, you guys. I'm telling you, when the Lord starts showing me about these FEMA camps, I didn't, well, let God be true. Every man be a liar. But I wasn't expecting all this stuff about these FEMA camps, you guys. All this stuff people been having dreams about. I never had dreams about. Um, well, yeah, I did have a dream about being in the shelter, but before that, I never had dreams or anything about a FEMA camp. I think I did have one dream where they were taking in 80 people in this really small building, and I want to say I did an update on that particular dream, because there was something that came out. It was some type of shelter or bunker or something in real life. Okay, you guys, but nonetheless, try to establish some type of shelter. Um, get your food and stuff together. Have some perishables. I'm watching this storm in the Atlantic right now. I'm going to be going to the store again. Um, I always have a little extra something. I had to, before Irma, I had to restock up because of the summer and having my boy and his friends, growing boys, eating in the house. Okay, you guys. Um, always have a little something. And if I have to leave because I'm on the water, you guys, we're still experiencing some flooding of some rivers. I think we had a flood watch on one of the rivers here. Edisto Beach is being, they're putting the sand that went up into the roads, they're putting it back on the beach. Um, I think they had sand up until a mile and a half into the coast that need to be put back. Our oceans, we had a lot of storm surge, so there are cliffs where the dunes were, as opposed to a gradual, uphill thing to the docks. So just that little bit that Irma came in, she did do a little bit of damage and some flooding. People's houses and yards are still flooding, especially by my job on the beach. Um, Another thing, because I already put it in, 2 people, 3 people, this congressional bill that has been made for the survivors of Irma and Jose. Jose, you guys, they're expecting something to come out of Jose, and I believe the Lord was showing me this, you guys. These FEMA camps and this destruction, they done made a bill to be able to take care of it. I'm going to leave the link below. And thank God for the brother who was sharing it all around, because people need to know this. How can they have passed a bill for something that hasn't happened yet? Okay. Yeah, we know now it's going to hit New York, but this, I think the date on this thing was the 14th, the 13th. And you know how long things get. I bet you they won't repeal and replace Obamacare because it has the chip in it. You guys, we have to share this information. So share the link with anybody who you know. Keeping the faith. She commented on the very first video that I deleted this morning because I was driving to work and I kept saying Harvey. She lives in New York, and I believe her comment said that they are projecting it to go straight up to New York, which I believe that all of us know by now. Let's just keep everybody up there in prayer. I got cousins up there. I got one, two, three cousins and their children up there. They're the only ones that live not here in South Carolina. And of course, my dad lives in Florida. He didn't have power for a few days. He lives over there, kind of like close to Miami at the end of I-95. So they got hit pretty bad, but he has a generator and he'll be okay. He does sound a little not like himself, but I know he'll be okay. And what else? There's one more thing. So the jailhouse and the FEMA bill, and I'm going to leave the link to them admitting to cloud seeding, if you haven't already heard it, on the news. And this looks like Fox News or maybe MSNBC. I don't remember. I think MSNBC. I'm not sure. I'll leave the link below. If and he's posing the question, why can't we stop this thing? He's putting it out there. They being bold, you guys, because they can stop this thing if they want it. With them pushing this congressional bill for aid for Josie that hadn't even hit yet, they know something. And if Jose even takes a turn to the right, I wouldn't be surprised if they push it back the into the into New York and New Jersey and that area there. I saw that circle there, you guys. I looks like looking through my notes, I found the video in which I saw that circle. So maybe I'll use it in the thumbnail for this video. No, I want to use the boat. I'll see. Okay, you guys. Either way, let's just keep everybody in prayer. Irma could have been real bad. But the way that they have this thing set up for Josie pushing this congressional bill, this is not good, you guys. The powers that be are trying to sacrifice some people. I've never seen anything in New York except for Trump Tower in a vision, and that was a long time ago. It was guarded when it came to pass, or I would say partially. When I knew that my attention was being drawn to Trump Tower, there were some guards in front. I don't think he was. I think he had just become president, but something about Trump Tower, it hasn't. I don't believe it came to pass yet. All I knew was that I was getting a confirmation that it was Trump Tower. So we'll keep an eye on that, especially because of the storm going towards New York. Okay, you guys. Things are getting real. All right, I'm gonna leave all links below. God bless y'all, and y'all just come up with a plan while you can, especially if you're from the whole Northeast, from North Carolina, Virginia on up. And I have to keep my eye on this storm in the Atlantic. Okay, you guys. God bless y'all.